come and get it.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Shadow Gaming, and welcome back also to another one of my Tekkit tutorials. And today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a really cool, very quick cobblestone generator like this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 4 of these, one at the bottom, like 4 4-story ones, and we're gonna do it across here. So, how long are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 long. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, this is just an episode on like unlimited EMC and stuff like that. Because I've had some really good response from my other 2 tutorials that I've done on this world, which have been unlimited geothermal energy, which is over here, which is this one. How to get, like, I say unlimited, but it's virtually unlimited because it takes lava from the nether and pulls it through an ender chest into the overworld. But it has to be done on a server, it cannot be done on a single player world. I've done this one, which is a quick high voltage solar array production thing, using like retrievers and a lot of redstone tubes. I have to turn it off whenever I'm recording on this server because it just lags the hell out of it. I'm actually going to turn this off just to make my computer run a bit better as well. So how many high are these? 2 high. Right, so how you do this is just put a random block there for now, random block at the bottom, put block breakers on the top, you swivel them round like so, you put water in one side at the top. I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I like being able to see how the things are working. That's why I've made this one out of glass, so you can actually see it happen. Agreeably, you can't see the glass under the block breakers now because, sorry guys, I've got a bit of a cold coming on, because of the connected textures which are turned on. So this one's going to be really fast, but a energy condenser, this is practically as fast as you can get cobblestone into one energy condenser, because an energy condenser changes one piece of matter into another piece of matter depending on its EMC value. So cobblestone has an EMC value of 1. I think its diamond has an EMC value of 8,192. Actually, there's diamonds in here, I'll have a quick look. Yeah, 8,192. And loads of different things have different EMC values, like tin dust 256, glowstone dust 384, silver dust 512. So yeah, it's all... Oh, sorry guys, my head hurts today. Yeah, so it's all dependent on this EMC value, depending on how much EMC it's worth. And then the EMC value says like how much you can trade it for. It's meant to be a sort of like magic thing. It's really odd how this mod pack works, but still. I don't know why I wasn't in cheat mode to start with anyway. So what we're going to do is, this here is a basic generator. That's that one done. And then what you do is... Oh, sorry again guys, my throat is really blocked up and it hurts. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put a second one on top, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1 out. Round like so. Out 1. Cross 3. Up another layer. Now this sort of generator is blocked on almost all servers because it's really, you're not supposed to use EMC on servers. You're not meant to do like EMC generators. I'm not sure why, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it does take the fun out of it eventually, but people play like Tekkit and stuff to try and get everything and do everything. So I find taking things out is just sort of like, I find it quite unfair, because what about people who don't have like the patience or time to play this game 24/7 to get all of the resources? So what I'm quickly going to do is I'm going to do 2 more on top of here, and then I'm going to do another one here, another 4-story one here, another 4-story one here, and another 4-story one here, and then I will be back at the end to show you what to do next. See you in a second. Right, so guys, I'm only going to do 2. I'm only going to do the 2 because this is taking longer than I thought it would, so I'm just going to do the 2. I haven't got too long, so I'm just going to do the 2 for now. But the thing is, with this EMC generator, you can make it as massive as you want to. You can have it gigantic, because they're in Minecraft, there's no block limitations, is there? I mean, not with anything that I've seen, unless there's a mod where you can only have a certain amount, but I don't know. But this, you can make it as big as you like. You can make it as out of anything. So yeah, this is meant to be like one of the cheapest and easiest EMC generators to do. I'm not saying it's the best one. There is a million times better ones than this. But this is for if you're just getting started in Tekkit. It's easy to like upgrade, then like keep upgrading it and make it better. And I just messed up because all the resources in this build are actually quite cheap. It's quite easy to do. So what I'm going to do is finish hooking this up, and then I'll show you what happens if you have too much cobblestone coming down at one time. Right, so let's just for now hook these 2 up to the same one. Get a condenser. And some jacketed wire. Any jacketed wire will do. Oh, we've already got some. Right, so chuck a condenser down there. Let's grab a diamond from over here. Chuck the diamond in here. Let's take that out. Right, so you put jacketed wire like that. You put redstone alloy wire like so. Do that. Take it to the fastest it can go, and so right here you can see what happens. The lava and the water make cobblestone underneath the block breakers. The block breakers every 0.2 of a second break the block and push it into the redstone pneumatic tubes, which then send it along. The redstone pneumatic tubes are taking the pulse from the timer to the block breakers, which is breaking the blocks. Then the block breakers send it through the tube into the nearest inventory. And as you can see, having it at this speed and going into only one condenser is way too much to handle. I mean, look, your condenser's just going to get full, and then there's going to be no point in having the condenser whatsoever, because you won't be able to put anything into it. So, what you got to do with these is you get... Oh, balls, I needed them. Don't need them anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. I needed a timer, didn't I? Let's grab some more timers. And we're also going to want... Right, you can either use a filter, a retriever, or... What else can you use? Is there such thing as a transporter? Yeah. But what we're going to use is... Let's use a filter. Now, filters are quite expensive if you're like early game to be using like just a normal cobblestone generator. So what these are going to do is these are going to condense something like, oh, I don't know, let's say they're going to condense into a chest. So as soon as we get 64 cobblestone, so a stack of cobblestone will make a single chest, and the same in that case. Then those chests are going to get piped out and into this condenser, which is going to be making us the diamonds. Now, the thing is with these filters and transporters and anything like that, they'll try and suck out anything they can. So you've got to right click and put the item you want to be sucked out, and just put the item in there so it knows what it needs to suck out of the chest or out of the inventory that it's connected to. So what we're going to do now, I'm a bit of a sucker for symmetry, as you may have just realised. So what we're going to do, speed it up to full, leave it running for a few seconds, see how it goes. Is it keeping up? By the looks of it, it is keeping up, guys. And as you can see, every 64 cobblestone is turned into a chest, which is being sent along here and changed into diamonds. Now, you might be thinking it's really slow, but if you're willing to wait, agreeably, you won't be waiting as long if you go mining. No, wait. You won't be waiting for as long with this rather than going mining, because mining takes longer, and sometimes you get lost, you die, you lose everything. Sometimes you don't really find anything worth keeping. Now, like I just said, you can make this on any size and scale. The amount I've done here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 deployers. 8, 16, 24, 32? I think it's 32. 32 deployers to one condenser. I think is a bit fast. You do need to slow it down a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to add that up to 0.3 of a second, which is now still going up. Put it to half a second every pulse. There we go. So if you put it to half a second pulse, then it will run a lot easier. Although it'll be slightly slower. If you have it going too quick and then it fills up with cobblestone, the condenser won't work. It will like fill up with cobblestone and then it won't be able to condense because it's got nowhere to put the condensed item. So it won't actually condense anything. Whereas, if you sacrifice a little bit of time and slow it down, it will just be able to keep going. You won't need to pay attention to it, and that'll be that. So this here, I would say, by the speed it's going, it will produce a diamond every minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, which isn't bad considering the resources that we've used. I mean, you don't need to use as much lava as I did. You could use 2 buckets of lava because it will like spread across the bottom, and you only have to use 2 buckets of water, I've made it out of glass because it looks nice and you can see everything that's happening, so it's just a really good example of showing you how it all works. The block breakers aren't overly expensive. I will show you how to make them. Block breakers do use a iron pickaxe and a piston, some redstone and some cobblestone, so they're not as expensive as quite a lot of things. They're a lot cheaper than people think. Yeah, it does take a lot of iron to make something like this. You are looking at maybe 10 stacks of iron altogether, but I think it really is worth it when you get a diamond every like minute and a half, 2 minutes. I think it really is worth it. So what I'm going to quickly show you, as I've got a few minutes, is what I expect, like, people who have only just started playing Tekkit or are really low end and haven't got a lot of materials to be making. So this is what I'd expect people to be making if they've only just started. I'd expect them to be making something like this. So you put block breaker there, water ones, no, that's wrong, water one side, lava the other, flip it round so the output's at the top, put any sort of tube there. As long as this gets a pulse, it really doesn't matter what tube is there. Set it to like 0.2 of a second, and then every time the water and lava combined underneath and make cobblestone, it will send the cobblestone. 6, 7, so you're looking at about 1 EMC every second with a simple little one like that. Just a 1 lava, 1 block breaker, 1 water, which is quite cheap, and yes, it is really slow. That is incredibly slow. I mean, if you were going to make a diamond, it would take 8,192 seconds, which is, oh, I don't know how many minutes. But yeah, these are cheap. They have been banned on most servers because of, I have reason to believe the main reason they've been banned is not because of people having too much EMC. I believe it is because of server lag, because these do create quite a bit of lag on mass scale. I mean, this server is also running on my computer now, and if I turn this on as well, the game very quickly becomes literally unplayable. I mean, look, you saw how long it took just to turn that lever off. So yeah, I've shown you how to make a unlimited lava source. I've showed you how to make a HV solar farm and a I showed you how to make a normal solar farm, which is this bit here, and then this turns it all into HV. And I've also showed you how to make a EMC farm using block breakers and cobblestone. Right, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Whack that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the like button if you've enjoyed watching this and if it helped. If it helped, leave a comment so I can know that I've actually helped someone with this video by showing them what to do. And in the next Tekkit tutorial, in the comments, you guys tell me what Tekkit tutorial you want to see next and I will do it. Right, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.